Hello and welcome to Kimberley, the caravan and motorhome people. And today we're at our Darlington branch in the northeast of England. And my name's Richard. I'll be showing you around the 2023 model Swift Icon Trend 580. So it's the 580 and it's one of our best selling models for births, I would say. Even if it's just for a couple or a family, it's one of your best sellers. And the Icon Trend is our dealer special, and it's our top of the range dealer special on Swift. So we'll give you a little walk around today and talk you through some of the features. So it's a single axle caravan, this one, in your standard width. And one of the first things you'll notice on Swift's lineup this year, they've totally changed the front ends across every model in the range. So you've got the nice new front end from this model with the little touches on the front bumper here with the reflectors, and you've also got the front locker, which is the same front locker you get off the Elegance and the Conqueror. So you get that standard on the Icon Trend models now, and you've got this really nice flush fitting front windows which just make it look a lot more premium. And then you've got our Icon Trend graphics on. So we've gone for the black and grey Union Jack graphics that run through all the way to the rear of the caravan, and then they've also added the new diamond cut alloy wheels across our Icon Trend models also. Have a look at the rear end now. So you have the full mounts for a bike rack as standard, along with heavy duty corner steadies all the way round. And then also the rear bumper's been redesigned as well. You've got those little aerodynamic filters in there which just make it look a lot more stylish and smart. You've got lockers for access from the outside for underneath the transverse island bed, and also underneath the front bench seat. And then another few bits and pieces we've added this year is you've got the external gas barbecue point if you're cooking outside on a barbecue or a stove, so you don't have to lug around your gas bottles because they're not the lightest of things. And then also you've got two different power sources. You've got a 12 volt power source, and also you've got a 3-pin 230 volt power source, along with the TV aerial socket there. So if you did want entertainment on the outside, you can do that. And if you don't want to have wires dangling through windows and doors and causing trip hazards, especially if you've got a family and young kids, save those tears, so really helpful little touches there. At the front end, you've got your hitch head stabilizer as standard from Alco, and then also another big thing which people look for these days, the Alco ATC, like I say, as standard on this model. That's a good thing about dealer specials. You don't have to keep adding all these bits and pieces to them. You've already got a lot of them as standard. So we'll take a look at the front now. Clever design from Swift with the latch that opens up for your front locker. And then Swift, again, one of the only manufacturers that still have this full size front locker that goes all the way across there. You've got your point in the middle for 2 gas bottles. Regulator comes as standard with it, and then you've got all this space either side for your other bits and pieces. And we always do take a lot of stuff with us when it comes to caravanning. Some would say we overpack, but I disagree. So I can tell you're all dying to get inside now. So we'll take you inside and see what we think, eh? There we are. Door attachment on your Swifts as well is the strong magnet system versus the latches and the little plastic latches which are quite prone to breaking. So we'll close that as we go in as well. Get out of the cold for a second, eh? So here we are. One of the first things you'll notice is how lovely and bright it is. So we've gone a lot brighter with the decor. You've got this really nice light wood that runs all the way around, and then you've got a contrast on the laminate flooring here, which is a slight darker shade, and then you've got tones of white again, and then grey just to break it up also. So your front end, you've got your traditional lounge here, and you've got our bespoke interior. So we choose the actual upholstery, and then even little bits and pieces like the soft furnishings. You've got this sort of silky champagne material that follows through, and it's really, really nice. It's subtle, but it's classy. And then with your scatter cushions, again, they're just fitting really well. You've got reading lights all the way around, along with LEDs. So you've got 4 reading lights, and they've all got USB charging points on them, along with a little quirk here, which is the dimmer switches on the back, which work really well. If you want to have it a little bit darker underneath and a little bit more ambient, then you've got that option. And then Swift have added this full front worktop space now. You used to, on the previous years, just have this front chest of drawers, which is helpful, but it's nice that you've got this additional space now, and you've got a couple of sockets along with more USB connectivity around there. And with a lot of the bits as well, they've come away from the latches externally. You've just got little ones that are sort of invisible, really. So you've got that nice sort of polished look, and everything lines up just nicely. It gives it that more quality feel. Again, with your little storage cupboard here, just click it and then it pops open. Great place for putting shoes after a long day if they're a little bit muddy, and keep them out of the way. This also is your designated space for a television. And you've got a really nice big kitchen area here, which they do come with a draining board, and you get a washing up bowl with them this year as well, which is nice little touches. So you got your flatbed microwave, so there's no risk of microwave plates falling out and smashing everywhere when you're traveling and things like that. We know it's all happened to us. Separate oven and grill, and then fridge freezer, which have the little quirks of the locks on there. So if you've got hungry children, I know what I was like as a kid, I was always in and out of the fridge. That probably explains my fitness now. You can lock them out, which my parents would have loved. And then you've got additional preparation space here with the extendable flap. Your hobs, you've got 3 gas and then 1 electric. So if you're on site and you're plugged in and you're not using a lot of pots and pans and you're just using the 1 hob, run off your electric and save your gas. Through to the rear of the caravan now. So we've got your bedroom. So it's transverse island bed, and this is on its day mode at the minute. You do have the option to obviously extend it on an evening, so you have a slightly bigger bed, but it's nice because you've still got a little bit more room for during the day, so you can get past nice and easily there. And then another thing, you've got wardrobes either side, a couple more reading lights underneath, again with your USB charging points, and then you've got all of this storage space underneath the caravan. Spare wheels are situated underneath the caravan, but you can go for the option of getting them underslung. And then you've got your carpets that run all the way through. As you can see there, they're a nice neutral colour, so fairly easy to keep clean also. Dressing table, or a second spot for a television if you wish. And then they've got this little quirk with the mirror, so you can actually have it at different angles now. So it just pops out like so. If we move back there, see it a little bit better. So if you are getting ready and you want it a slightly different angle so you're not hanging off the edge of the bed, a little clever touch from Swift. Right, so we shall pop into the bathroom now. So again, no latches or anything like that. You just press to open up. Lovely big mirror, which is great because it doesn't have to throw a lot of light back in. And then you've also got 2 roof lights in here, so it does feel really, really light and airy. A lot of caravans get criticised for the actual bathrooms, should I say, for them feeling a little bit dark and dingy, but this is definitely not. This is lovely. And then your shower area at the back, you've got this nice marble effect, and you've got a nice contrast of 2 colours there. And you've got the little hanging rail at the top, which pops down for towels. So if you want to dry towels makes it a little bit easier for you. Your radiators along the sides of the caravan here. So the Icon Trend, it is a higher spec version of our dealer specials. So you do get the Aldi heating here as standard. So it is nice and toasty all year round, and you can opt to upgrade to the app where you can control it from your mobile phone, which is really clever. So lots of options with Aldi. So we'll leave it at that for today, but say if you're interested and you want to come and visit us at Kimberley Caravans, we've got this caravan on display at our Darlington site. You can either pop in, we are just off the A1 and it's junction 58, so you can pop in and see us and say hello and have a look at it in the flesh, or if you want to ring and book an appointment, the contact number is 01325 383333. Or alternatively, again, you can inquire on our website, which is www.kimberleycaravans.co.uk. So we look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye for now.